He told us, as the Quran brought it, that the biggest gift we have is the Prophet, and what he does is to teach us the Quran. لقد من الله على المؤمنين إذ بعث فيهم رسولا من أنفسهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة ويزكيهم إن كانوا من قبل في ضلال مبين. Yet the Prophet ﷺ is one who recites the Quran to us, teaches us, purifies us, and teaches us the wisdom in the Quran. But how did it all start? It started by the Prophet himself going into seclusion and getting the blessing of Allah. Allah himself said it all. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ خَيْرٌ مِنْ شَهْرٍ تَنَزَّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا بِإِذْنِ رَبِّهِم مِّن كُلِّ أَمْرٍ سَلَامٌ هِيَ حَتَّىٰ مَطْلَعِ الْفَجْرِ. So as long as we go to the Quran, there will be peace on earth with Muslims حَتَّىٰ مَطْلَعِ الْفَجْرِ, until finally we return back to Allah. Allah wa ta'ala has not given anybody any gift more than the Quran. The ultimate gift Allah will give to anybody is the Quran. But what is beyond this ultimate gift? What is it? To have a gift is one thing. To be able to maintain the gift and use it properly is another thing. When you have this gift, it's supposed to assist you to ascend to the highest rank possible, which is the rank of being close to the Prophet. Allah himself told the Prophet, يا أيها المزمل قم الليل إلا قليلا نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. Allah told him to stand up all the night, half of it, less than that, increasing it just to recite the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ, he is the role model of all Muslims and indeed the whole world. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. So anybody who is blessed with memorizing the Quran has to follow the footsteps of the Prophet. One of it is to stand up, recite this Quran, and follow it. It was the habit of the Prophet that whenever he wakes up at night, the first thing he does is to recite إِنَّ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ لَآيَاتٍ لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. The last 10 verses of Surah 2 Al Imran. Why? This takes his intellectual brain to the cosmos to think of the creations of Allah as his heart is beating with the Tawheed of Allah. Till today, there is no other way for us except that we continue to make sure that we look at the whole creation of Allah and the signs of Allah and think about it so that we can ascend. This can only happen when we are purified. That Allah himself asks us to seek purification in the month that this particular Quran was revealed. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. It's in this month that the Quran was revealed. At the end of the month that we prepare ourselves, the Prophet asked us, we should go to a plain field and celebrate and thank Allah. We go from our home saying Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. We have been blessed with the Quran. During the daytime of the Quran of the month, we stay like the Prophet, like the angel, without eating and drinking. In the night, we remain like the Prophet, standing up, praying, and reciting the Quran. This is it. But beyond this, the Quran is also our book, is our compendium, is our medicine, is our knowledge to the hereafter. It is very important that all of us, particularly we, the ones that are leaders, we contemporize this knowledge by making sure that in our schools, all the issues that the Quran says is the foundation of all knowledge, whether it's we are talking of astronomy, mathematics, biology, physics, agriculture, all the things we learn today in the school, they are all there in the Quran. Our children should grow up like the Prophet said, we should train and educate our children. Allah said, the love of the Prophet, because with the love, it will make it easy for you to follow the Prophet. The love of his household, it will make it easy for you to also build a good household and then recitation of the Quran. Again, it's very important for our leaders to see that they copy what our earlier leaders have done. Look at the Ghanaian Congo Empire. We are still living on that glory that they entrenched memorization of the Quran. In those days, people would spend 20, 30 years memorizing the Quran. It's difficult for you to say, and adolescents who memorize the Quran today is not like that. Children, men and women are memorizing the Quran because of their own foundation. The foundation that was laid by the Sokoto Caliphate that saw us to have all these things in the country today. We are coming from nooks and corners of all the country to celebrate this recitation. I am urging that our leaders should take cue from this. Let us practice what the Quran is saying. If all memorizers of the Quran today will practice what Allah says, the Prophet Muhammad says, it will be very easy for us to achieve our aim. In doing this, we have to take the way Allah has us to take. وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ وَإِنَّهَا لَكَبِيرَةٌ إِلَّا عَلَى الْخَاشِعِينَ. We have to use patience and salat to solve our problems. We also have to be praying for our leaders so that they are guided right. Here today, we are in a state that is in part of the former Kanem Borno Empire, the state where the governor is proud to be called Hadim Musagaya, and where the former governor was actually the one that laid foundation for most of these things. He is the Hadim al-Quran, printed the first Quran by government that was taking the Hatis Barnawi, and all of us need to have it. Well written, well printed, and printed hundreds of thousands to give to people. May Allah assist them, may Allah assist our governments, may Allah assist our leaders to be able to follow the Quran. I urge all those that memorize the Quran to follow as much as possible what the Prophet has made us on. That is on good morals. It was morals that started this. It was morals after it started it. Sayyida Khadija told us, Sayyida Aisha told us, Al-Quran. May Allah make this Quran to be our character and to be the character of most of us. It's enough to solve our problems in this country. May Allah bless us all, bless our Muslims, and bless Nigeria. This is what I will say. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Al-Takbir, thank you very much, Professor Abdullah Mekene, for that keynote address. Indeed, it was a combination of an address, a lecture, and prayers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer our prayers.
Kawai a basu kawai muna baya za mu gani baya da shi kaɗan jira ai baya yasu wanda ba su da kuɗi ai baya ka tsaya shi ne kike maka lura bayan ka na sa mic ne ni ba kai na kai can ba
By hosting this very important occasion. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward our leaders abundantly